Hey, what's up guys, Xuen here. So right now I'm streaming right now. There's no script involved. I'm just gonna kind of go with it. So pretty much in this video, we're gonna be discussing Windwalker Covenants, what's best, why I chose what I did, and what options you have depending on your playstyle, because they do support two different playstyles, so it's literally what kind of suits you. Personally, I prefer Night Fae over Kyrian, although on my main Windwalker I'm Kyrian. But on my Alliance Monk, I'm going to be going Night Fae. But I'll be going over both Covenants, what their strengths and weaknesses are, and let's just get started. So, starting off with Night Fae on my Alt Monk, you have two abilities. Your signature ability, which is your Feline Stomp, and your Soul Shape. So, Soul Shape can be really useful. We'll start off with Soul Shape because it's pretty simple. So, you blink forward, and you enter Soul Shape, and if you stay in this form, you can blink again. You normally, in PvP, you won't be blinking again. You normally just use it to juke. I've been in really fun situations where I've rolled away from Warrior, he charged me, I knew he was out of his charge, I Soul Shaped, I placed my port down, I Flying Serpent kicked over, he Heroic Leaped over me. Like, there's some cool juking that you can do with Soul Shape, it's really fun. But the fun part about Night Fae, and the reason why I think it's a lot more fun, is mainly your Feline Stomp. Your Feline Stomp is a 30-second cooldown. It puts a absolutely beautiful like line AoE on the ground. If you stand in this, it will have a chance to reset your Feline Stomp again. And on top of that, once you get your, which I don't have an example of, but once you get your Soul Bind, every time you Feline Stomp, you get 100 Mastery. 100 Mastery roughly equals like 3% Mastery right now. Like 3-ish, 4-ish% mastery, and this can stack. The stacks can overlap. I was up to about 21 mastery in a dungeon at one point. Now, the weaknesses with this Covenant, obviously, we'll be getting into once we go to Kyrian, but don't get me wrong, Night Fae and Kyrian are very close, like very close for both PvE and PvP. It's about a 2 to 3% damage difference. Kyrian is going to out DPS Night Fae, but it's not by much. So when I say this, I mean it. Like, literally play with like whatever you're having fun with at the time, because both are really good right now. Also, Kyrian might get nerfed again. It already got nerfed once in the beta. It might get nerfed again. We'll see. I hope not, because I swapped back for a third time on my main monk, which I'll be getting into in a bit. So every time you Feline Stomp, you have a 6% chance of resetting the cooldown and stomp while fighting the Feline. This means everything that you're hitting. So if you're hitting 4 targets, you have a 6% per target you're hitting. Like, each time the target gets hit, it's like 6% for all of them. So if you're doing like huge AoE pulls and Mythic Pluses, it can reset like crazy. Like, I've had it, and this also happens when you heal. I've had it reset by me casting like Vivify on myself. So it's a lot of fun to use, especially when it resets. And like I said, the mastery stacks overlap, and they also give you a percentage, percentage max health. So that can also be useful. I know Venruki is going Night Fae. I'm not sure if Chun-Li is going Night Fae. But if they're like, if you don't want to take it from me, you could take it from someone like Venruki. He's a really trustworthy guy, amazing Windwalker, a lot better than me at arenas on Windwalker, like hands down. And like, I was talking to him, and he said that Night Fae is definitely going to be worthy about pushing Gladiator. So if you want to PvP and you want to go Night Fae, like, literally go for it. It can't hurt you. Now, the reason why I swapped back to Kyrian on my monk, and we're going to be going over to, let's go over to my main monk really quick, if I don't get disconnected again, because it's the second time I've done this video. I can pretty much show you the soul blinds and stuff, and the conduits and stuff like that as well. Night Fae will also get an ability at max level that will put a snare and a bleed on your target. Like at max conduit, it's actually pretty useful for PvP. Excuse me. All right, so let's go over Kyrian really quick. So Kyrian, you get 2 abilities. One is your Steward, which will give you 3 potions, which will remove heal for 20% of your health, remove all diseases, poisons, cures, and bleeds affecting you. So really, really good in PvP, obviously. There's also some PvE fights that will have bleeds on you that obviously healers can't dispel. Like in Plaguefall, there's that chick that throws like all the daggers at you. If you don't like get all the adds out of stealth and you get a lot of those stacks, you can use your Vial of Serenity, and I know for a fact that's going to hit really hard on Mythic Plus. So you can remove those stacks that way. But the main ability for Kyrian for Windwalker is Weapons of Order. Now, for 30 seconds, your mastery is increased by 12.5%. Additionally, Rising Sun Kick reduces the cheat cost by 5 seconds. Blackout Kick reduces the cooldown affected abilities by an additional 1 second. So your Fist of Fury and Rising Sun Kick come up cooldown faster when you use Blackout Kick while you have Weapons of Order active. So you have a lot more burst with this ability. And that's the main reason why I swapped back. I was originally Kyrian on my Windwalker when I first started the expansion, swapped over to Knife when I was talking to Venruki, played around with the ability, had a lot of fun with it. But for the content that I mainly do, which is mainly like BGs, 2v2s, and mainly just BGs and 2v2s, the name of the game right now seems to just be burst. Like whoever has the most burst. And if you pop with the Pelagos, Soulbind, you gain an additional 350 mastery for 20 seconds. So if I'm at 25% mastery right now, and I pop Weapons of Order, I go up to a whopping 52% mastery, which is insanely huge. Like, the amount of burst you do in PvP with this ability is ridiculous. On top of that, you take into account the legendaries that I talked in the previous video. If you're running Kyrian, you're gonna be vaporizing people's health. It's no joke, and that's why I kind of expected to get nerfed again. When it first came out, you were at around 80% mastery, so it already got a pretty substantial nerf, but it's still really, really, really strong. On top of that, your Weapons of Order also lines up with your Invoke Xuen because they're both 2-minute cooldowns. And your Invoke is one of your strongest cooldowns for Windwalker this expansion, mainly due to the fact of your, what's it called? Jade Lightning, or Tiger Lightning, or fuck, where is it? Please? Every 4 seconds, Xuen strikes your enemies in Power Tiger Lightning, dealing 10% of the damage you have dealt to those targets in the last 4 seconds. It does a lot of damage. When you pop Invoke, it's normally like 2nd or 3rd on your damage meter. Might expect that to get nerfed too. I don't know. I just work here. So literally. But yeah. Talking about Soulbinds really quick for Pelagos, I'm mainly going to be following like this tree, going double defensive. You can go finesse with like tumbling. It's tumbling something. I don't have it. It's tumbling something, but it has a chance every Blackout Kick to reset the cooldown of roll. The reason why I'm going double defensive is because Windwalkers are hella squished, especially with the nerf to Karma and everyone going through it. Like it's literally nothing. The other defensive talent I'm going to take is either Fortifying Ingredients or Harm Denial. Kind of up in the air between the two. Fortifying Ingredients, I've talked to other Windwalkers, they're pretty much treating it like another touch of Karma, because I believe at max level, at least for rating, which is like 221 item level or something like that, you get like a 30% shield when you pop Fortifying, which is really, really huge. Which is basically like another Karma is what people have been saying. So might go that. Kind of up in the air between that and Harm Denial. It just depends on what content I'm doing at the time. If I'm doing BGs, I'll probably go Harm Denial because I'm going to try to get back into like 1vx's and stuff. But obviously you want to go Strike with Clarity if you're going Kyrian. Increased time on your Weapons of Order and increased mastery as well is huge. So you want to obviously go that for your Potency Conduit for at least one of them. Other conduits that you can mess around with for potency is like Xuen's Bond and Coordinated Offensive and Inner Fury. Those are going to be like your 3 main, other than Strike with Clarity for Kyrian. And I really apologize I don't have an option, like a thing for Knife for this. But the conduits are pretty much the same. Those are going to be kind of your 4 that you're going to be choosing between, kind of picking between, just suit whatever content you're doing or suit your playstyle. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If If you guys have any questions for me, you can continue the stream, ask me anything, literally anything. I don't really care. I'm here to help. But other than that, that's going to pretty much conclude this video. If you liked it, please let me know in the comments, and hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I do stream every single day. Links down in the description below. Shameless plug-in, I know. Can't help myself. It's tough times, man. It's 2020. Please tune into my stream. I'm begging you. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.